Hey guys, welcome back to the BuzWeaver channel, and not necessarily a top story today, but a story that I wanted to cover specifically, especially for all those who may be new to the channel, so welcome. What we do here on the BuzWeaver channel is we take the difficult, we take the complicated, we take the tumult, we take the confusion, and we break it down into very simple terms. And for many of you who have been here for quite some time, thank you for you guys' continued support. And of course, what we're going to do here is we're going to take this article, which was taken completely out of context, about Donald Trump and Anna Paulina Luna, and it's worth pointing out because this is the scumbaggery that the hard left, full left, does, especially the Daily Beast. I am willing to bet that they spent more time trying to find this particular picture of Melania with this expression on her face than it did for them to write this entire article. And here's the thing. It was generated simply for clickbait. Now, you may be wondering, well, Buzz, why are you clicking clickbait for clickbait? Well, the thing here is now you guys don't have to look it up yourselves because I'm going to have the one source here where you guys can see the absurdity and ridiculousness of this smear tactic that the media has been engaged in for years. So from the Daily Beast, don't tell Melania Trump once offered rising MAGA star his bed. Our little secret. The alleged joking comment cast new light on the president's eyebrow-raising marriage to Melania Trump. No, it doesn't. This is a clickbait scumbag, gutter, smear tactic by them just to generate clicks. Because even in the article, which they know people probably won't read, they'll just see the headline, they clarify it in context because it just illustrates their scumbaggery. Donald Trump once offered a MAGA newcomer his bed while she was feeling unwell, but he told her to keep a secret from Melania, according to a new bombshell book. The president made the offer aboard his personal jet in 2023 when Florida Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna, 35, was pregnant. If you need a bed to lay down in, there's one here on the plane. If you feel sick and you need to lay there, you can lay on it, Trump reportedly told Luna. Just don't tell Melania she doesn't like other women on my bed, he joked. And that's exactly what it was, because she was there with her husband standing right next to her, and she was very pregnant at the time. So this is just complete scumbaggery by the Daily Beast. The comments revealed in Axios reported Alex Instant's new book, Revenge, the inside story of Trump's return to power, cast new light on the president's eyebrow-raising marriage to Melania. And of course, this continues on. They're just trying to create discord in between all of it. But nonetheless, yeah, and here is her tweet, which I have over here just for clarification, because I'm not going to get into their scumbaggery and read the nonsense that they were saying there. And this is from Anna Paulina Luna. I seldom respond to nasty headlines because I don't like giving trash credibility. However, being that this is allegedly a book coming out with me named and attacking POTUS, his marriage, our first lady, and frankly implying something distasteful about me, I am responding. I was very pregnant at the time, experiencing pre-eclampsia symptoms, but was not diagnosed. As soon as Donald Trump boarded the plane, being the gentleman and good person that he is, said, if you don't feel well, I could use the back room. He did this in a respectful way and in front of my husband, of which we thanked him. He also assured me that they had a medical team on board in case anything happened, and they were aware of how pregnant I was. This was the most compassionate thing that could have been done at the time. I find it disgusting that the author fails to recognize that. A few weeks later, I was induced because I did have preeclampsia. The author of his book never reached out to me for comment, which means that the book is likely going to be a S-show hit piece. If people in POTUS orbit, excuse me, guys. If people in POTUS orbit are talking to this author, they need to be cut off immediately. This is gross. And I apologize for my, I've had a very difficult time these last few days, very little sleep, so I apologize for this. The normal disruption usually happens, but not so much so as it's happening now. But we're getting a gear on it, and hopefully I'm really hoping that tonight I'm actually going to be able to get some decent sleep. But nonetheless, yeah, this is just the scumbaggery that's going on because, of course, the Democrats have lost their establishment uniparty-backed authority and power, especially the hard left who are going after Elon Musk and, of course, continuing their attacks on Donald Trump. But, of course, as you've seen in the news, we've covered it here on the channel of what has been happening with Tesla. But it just goes to show you that they're so angry that they have to continue to write these hit pieces. And here's a post that I put up of a collection of the various federal judges that are trying to stop Donald Trump. And here's the thing they don't understand, and this was my tweet here. Federal judiciary judges working in coordination with Democrats believe they have the unilateral and uncontested authority to command the executive branch for themselves. The left believe that Donald Trump is a third-party entity that has infiltrated the executive branch to undermine their will. All of these particular items that are outlined that are being blocked by the judge is exactly, precisely what a duly elected president is able to do as the chief executive. So basically, these judges are trying to say that they are the president, that they can decide what happens. And this is absolutely absurd and ridiculous and needs to be called out equally, or as well with the smear tactics that you're seeing here. But I'd like to keep you guys apprised of these things that are going on. Of course, you can follow me on across social media, of course, especially here on YouTube, of course, and Twitter or X. So you see, guys, this is what happens when you have sleep deprivation, ladies and gentlemen. So doing my best. But this is what we have to deal with now, and it's just sad, and this is going to continue to. And, of course, here's all the clarifications. The post is extremely misleading. Trump offered a pregnant Congresswoman a bed to lie on if she needed it. This was nothing salacious, inappropriate about this offer. And, of course, as she said, she was there with her husband. She was experiencing this problem, eclampsia, because she was pregnant. But, yeah, leave it to the left to create this. And as I said, I bet you they spent more time trying to find this image here than they did even writing the story. That was an Austrian name of the author, and I couldn't pronounce it correctly. Yeah, so this is just the scumbaggery that they engage in, and it's just sad to see it, especially to someone like Anna Paulina Luna, who's just an amazing, representative from Florida, and she's just an amazing person. But this is just some of the things that we deal with, and this is the knee-jerk reaction content that comes out there, because once it goes into context, once the context is out there and she responds to it, the knee-jerk reaction has already taken place, and that's all they want to do, is they just want to get the clicks to their articles and then, create a big salacious rumor mill on social media. But nonetheless, I did want to bring this to your guys' attention, and thank you for your patience and understanding. During this time, hopefully I can be a little more alert and aware tomorrow, hopefully, but lots of things happening right now in the background, but it's working towards good things. But yeah, lack of sleep can do these kind of things to me. Already challenged. But nonetheless, guys, I want to thank you across all New Tech. That's BitChute, Rumble, and Odyssey. Those watching on TikTok now as well. Hopefully things will turn out well there as well. But, of course, everyone here on YouTube, your guys continue to support. The likes, the shares, and the comments do help out the channel. But, of course, below this video, you can find the various social media links that I belong to include X, as you see here. Those links are down below. You guys can follow me across social media, as well as for those of you who order frequently from Amazon or are a Prime member, I have my landing page link down below. It helps out the channel, as well as those who want their privacy online while they're online. I have a VPN Trust Zone, which I use. It's one of my favorites, so check that out. But, of course, your likes, your shares, and your comments help out the channel the most, and it is greatly appreciated. But I wanted to bring you this story. And appearing there on the screen, guys, that would be the channel icon for all of you watching here on the YouTubes. You guys can click on that to subscribe, as well as select notifications. That way you know when there's content here on the channel. And I'll see all you guys in the next video.